To cut the long story short, because I really like short stories. Hi everyone, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. In this video, we're going to be answering this question people have been asking me across all platforms. How did you become an English teacher in Italy? And in this video, I am going to be telling you how. I studied optometry in Nigeria, so teaching and optometry, they are not very related. I didn't think I could become a teacher, but a dear friend of mine suggested teaching to me, and I just thought maybe I should try it out, because at the time I was waiting for legalization and registration of my optometry degree from Nigeria, and it was taking a very long time. If you know anything about Italian offices, they take their time. To cut the long story short, because I really like short stories, I became an English teacher through word of mouth. So after this friend made this suggestion to me, I decided to give it a try. And honestly, before that time, I had never thought about teaching. When this friend suggested teaching to me, I thought hard and long about it. And it was something I felt I could do. So I took the bull by the horn, as they would say. And that was how I decided to try teaching. So yes, I started teaching because somebody told me to try teaching. Now this is why it is important for you to do a course to become a teacher. I know that you know English, you're a mother tongue speaker, you're very fluent, all of that. But teaching English is very different from knowing English. You really have to know the methods, the strategies, the methodology of teaching before you can really become a teacher. This friend sent me a link which I'm going to share in the description, and with this link I was able to find a course and do the interview, and I was accepted, and I did the course for 6 months and I got the job. Okay, let me break it down to you. With this link I was able to find a school. Now I don't advise anyone to do this course full time because it is very intense, very difficult. So if you do it full time, you're going to be really stressed. It takes a lot of time and effort and assignments. So if you can do it part-time, better for you. Now let's talk about the application stage. When you found the school and you've filled out the form, you're going to see some questions that they require you to answer. After you've answered the questions on the application and you're successful, you've answered well, you're going to receive an email asking you to choose a date for the oral interview. Now, during the oral interview, what the interviewer wants to see is that your level of English is at least a C1 level. Yes, you have to be at least a C1 level. If you're C2 level, good for you, or at least minimum of C1 level. If you're not a C1 level speaker or you still need some help, they're also going to let you know that you did not make it past the interview stage. During the interview, they're going to ask you questions. You might also be asked to write. I wrote during my own interview and I also spoke. You might also be asked to write. I remember writing about what I thought a good teacher should be, the qualities I thought a good teacher should have, something like that. I don't quite remember, but here they're going to ask you to write in a few words just to see how you write. The acceptance letter would include information on registration, amount to pay, what to expect on the course, the units, just general information on what the course is about. That is what you would get on your acceptance letter. The price or the fee for this course is between 1,200 to about 1,800 euros. Depends on the school, depends on the center that you find, but this is usually the range between 1,200 to 1,800 euros. Now they have part-time, full-time, face-to-face, online plus part-time. There are many programs that you can choose. If you do it online, nobody is going to know that you did it online because your certificate would not include that. I don't advise anyone to do the course full-time because it is a lot. I think I said that already. It is a lot. If you can, it is better that you do it part-time because there are lots and lots of things to do. There are assignments to submit. Full-time is 4 weeks and part-time is about 6 months. At the end of the course, you would receive your certificate. You can have a pass, a B, an A, or a fail. But it's difficult to have a fail because during the course, your tutors are going to really help you, really support you. But if somehow you're not able to make it to the end and you fail the course, you're not going to get any refund on the money that you paid. And in fact, you have to pay the complete full amount before you start the course. Yes, I think I know why it's like that, because if you pay half and you begin the course, I promise you, you're going to want to end the course. You're going to want to stop because it is so demanding, so stressful. But yeah, what do you expect? It's from Cambridge, so yeah, the standard is pretty high. At the end of the course, when you receive your certificate, you can now begin to apply to any schools of your choice. When I mean schools, I mean language schools, English language schools, and hopefully you get a call back from one of them. You do your interviews, and that's how you get a job. That was how I got a job. And I hope I have been able to answer your questions, and now I can breathe. If you've watched up to this point of the video, thank you so much for sticking around, and see you in my next one.